Hey guys, Yugioh for the win here. So today this is going to be a bit of a card discussion. Sorry, on this card here, Silver Sentinel. A lot of people don't know much about this card. This card was like a $25 card when it came out, and as you can see, it's dropped all the way down to this price here, which is pretty crazy. But I think it has a lot of potential. I always thought first time I saw this card. Before its release, I thought it had a lot of potential. And I'll show you some of the situations where this card is amazing. So for those of you who don't know this card's effect, pretty much you can set it from your hand in the spell trap card zone as a spell card. And during the end phase of the turn, if it was destroyed by an opponent's card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target one card your opponent controls, if possible. Special summon this card from the graveyard, and if you do, destroy that target, if any. So, macro is pretty painful with this card because you can't special summon it from the graveyard. But Deep Fissure doesn't really hurt it because it's sent as a spell card. So it's not affected by Deep Fissure. We already had one card similar to this called Toy Magician. And this just special summoned if it was destroyed, and if it was flipped face up, destroy a spell trap card on the field equal to the number of Toy Magicians. So, but that's alright, but this card's just a hell of a lot better. Some cards it's good against is like Mirror Force and Heavy Storm. There's some cards that it's extremely horrible against is things like Night Beam and Nobleman of Extermination. So, Night Beam ruins it, and so does Extermination, because they can't chain the activation. They can't activate it in response. Oh, well, with this it's just removed from play. It's not actually destroyed. But this is some of the situations where you would love to have this card. I side one at the moment, and I mainly sided against Mermails and Insectors. But this is why. So against Mermails, they have their set Abyss Sphere. So all you need to do with Silver Sentinel is set Silver Sentinel and end. Is your only back row. So then what they're going to think is, well, they can't activate it in the response. So what they're going to do is activate Abyss Sphere during your end phase, bring out Lind. Then Lind's going to get destroyed, and then you bring out Spike. Then they'll use Spike's effect to pitch Marksman and add a card, probably Undyne. Marksman will pop the set card. And pretty much they're going to get a big surprise when they say Silver Sentinel. So you bring it out in defense to stop the OTKs, and then you'll pop their Spike. So it's a pretty good card when it comes to Mermails. I just like to side it in for trolls. And this is another way it's good. So yeah, you have Rodok because you're playing heroes. So I'll bring the Stratos over here as well. Sorry, it's a bit slow. So you have Rodok because you're playing heroes, and you go ahead and add Silver Sentinel. Or if you're playing like Sam's. Then you have something like Deep Prison or Mirror Force. So and then you set one of them, and they'll think that's Silver Sentinel, so they won't destroy it. So then you have your free Deep Prison or Mirror Force or anything like Judgment or anything like that, and they won't think to destroy it. And then when you do special summon it, if they do destroy it, the next turn you can open up with a Stratos. You can summon Stratos, and then grab the card, and then you can overlay with them because it's already on board. So there's some good combos with that. Another good thing about Silver Sentinel is it could be destroyed by Scrap Dragon. Scrap Dragon destroys one card on either side of the field, or like one on each side of the field. So that you're pretty much completely negging your opponent no matter what they destroy it with. But with this, you're tributing a card, you're destroying one card on your side of the field to destroy that. So that gets special summoned, so you've gone neg 1. And then they pop Scrap Dragon, so you've pretty much gone neg 2 with Scrap Dragon to pop the back row. So I'm always a little careful with Scrap Dragon. But that's just another good way that you can use Silver Sentinel to your advantage. Like, against the opponent. Scrap Dragon has actually got quite a high price. Somehow. It's into the Rig Room. Next we got Dark Arm Dragon. So Dark Arm Dragon's another card where they're just gonna bring it out, and if you don't have anything, they're just gonna start banishing to pop your back rows, and they'll pop Silver Sentinel, and since the Silver Sentinel will come out and just pop the Dark Arm and special summon itself, so they'll also go neg. Same with a card like High Priestess. I do not like Prophecies one bit. I like the deck's good. I just don't like versing him, and it's because of this card here, Spellbook of Wisdom, which means they're unaffected by the spells or traps. And so what they're gonna do is they're gonna summon High Priestess and have the Wisdom. They won't summon without the Wisdom, and then they'll think, oh, I'm set, so I'm just gonna banish the Spellbook, pop the back row. They'll pop the Sentinel. They'll have nothing that they can do in response, and then you'll just pop the Priestess and special summon the Sentinel. So there's another way you can go plus against Prophecy. Another way is with Master Hyperion. They'll bring him out and they'll pop the back row, and you'll go, oh, it's Silver Sentinel, and you'll special summon him and destroy Hyperion. And now this is a really good one with Insectors. So what you'll do is you'll set it against Insectors, and they'll obviously be destroying it with Dragonfly and Hornet, if not Dragonfly Centipede. And then they'll just be equip Hornets and Hornet to Grave, pop the back row. Oh, it's Silver Sentinel. And you'll just be able to pop the Dragonfly and special summon him. But do remember this effect does during the end phase. It activates during the end phase, so they will be able to set up for a Silver Sentinel. But it doesn't matter if it's the only card on your field. Like, it's during the end phase, so even if they get out Zen Mains and you pop Zen Mains, they can't really, I'm pretty sure they can't chain their effect in response anyway. They can detach to negate its destruction, but they can't then pop something else. It would be good though, because then most of the time with Silver Sentinel, that'll be the only thing. But I don't even know what I'm saying now. But yeah. It's a good card. A lot of people really underestimate this card here, Silver Sentinel. And this is probably going to be the first episode or whatever of a new segment, which I'll call like underrated cards. So, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, check out my other videos, and give me some tips on what you would like to see in the future. Thanks for watching. This is Yugioh for the win, signing out.